Ladies and gentlemen, we have members of Archbishop Bergan's first state girls basketball championship team. They added to their volleyball title, which was also the school's first. With us, we have Coach Nate Pribnow, a fine Scribner graduate.
That's true.
And players Allison Diekman, number 3, Allie DeGroff, number 11, and Haley Kempf, number 22. Coach Pribnow, we'd like you to start off by giving some general observations about the game.
All right. We thought that it was going to play into our hand best to make it a really fast-paced type of game, and it just didn't go that way. It was more of a grinded out, playing the half court, which really hasn't been our style all season long. That played more in Dundy County Stratton's hand, and they did a good job at it. They're a physical team. They're tough. They rebound the ball well. The post players they have there on the inside are tough to handle. We got in a little bit of foul trouble there early on with Allie, and she's been really vital in us scoring the ball in the interior. So we knew we had to spread the floor a little bit, try to attack the rim, get to the basket, and we were able to shoot a lot of free throws there at the end that I think were the difference in the game.
Open up for questions, Ron.
Haley, talk about the defense they were playing. You didn't have that much trouble with it.
Well, I did at the beginning, I have to admit, but I knew that if we drove, they would foul us, and if they would stop us, we had a three-pointer out ready to shoot it, so I knew that we could handle it.
Jeff?
Coach, you guys went about 10 minutes without a made field goal in the first half, but to only be down 1 at halftime then, did you feel like you kind of dodged a bullet?
Yeah, I did. I think that's actually the first thing we talked about there in the halftime speech with the girls. Said it feels like we're down 10 points, but we didn't score the basketball there in the second quarter, and I think we had 1 field goal maybe in the second quarter, and we found ourselves only down 1, where it felt like maybe we were down more than that. But we did a good job on the defense side. It just turned into a rock fight out there. I mean, neither team could get a basket. Both teams were working hard for everything, and day 3 of the state tournament on tired legs, in a new arena, a big arena, you don't shoot the ball near as well, and I think we saw that today with both teams really struggling from the outside.
Adam?
Hey, it looks like you really took a beating out there today. I mean, what hurt between your hand and your eye? I mean, talk about how tough of a game that was.
Well, my eye definitely hurt. I couldn't see for a little bit, but I knew that they were going to be physical all along, so I knew that I had to fight through it.
Jeff?
Allie, could you take us through that sequence in the fourth quarter? You scored on back-to-back possessions after they had hit a three-pointer to take the lead. What were you thinking on those trips, and what were you trying to do?
You know, it was a close game, and I knew I wanted this. I wanted this for Haley and Allison. So all I wanted to do was just score, and I needed to get it in there because we were running out of time. So I needed to get a rebound, kick it out, and look for threes or just dribble it in and get that open layup. So that's what I tried to do.
Rich?
How difficult was it to go up against Frederick 35 for them? I know you got up against some pretty physical players here at the state tournament. What was that like today?
You know, earlier this season, I've seen bigger girls than that. I've seen like 6'5" girls, 6'3" girls, and she was definitely tough. She was a strong girl, but I played against that earlier this season, and I knew I could handle it, but there was going to be some difficult times where she's going to get her ways, and I just need to get through that and focus on the next play.
Haley and Allison, what does it mean to bring this program to its first state basketball championship, girls basketball?
It's amazing. We did it in volleyball, and I knew that we could do it in basketball because we had great chemistry with all the players, and we did it in volleyball, so it just helped us in basketball.
Rich?
How unique is it for you two, because your mom's played in this game? What's this like for you?
It's a great feeling because me and Haley talked about it. We've talked about it a lot before each and every game that they kind of started it for us, but they didn't get a finish on top, so we wanted to finish for them.
Would you identify who your mothers were?
Angie Kempf.
Kim Diekman.
What were their maiden names?
Kim Moore.
Angie Fisher. But they didn't play. But
they were both sophomores on that team, I believe. So they were members of the team, but they didn't play in the championship game.
Have they talked about the odd way that game ended?
My mom's definitely brought it up.
Right.
Coach, you guys played a really tough schedule this year. How much do you think that made
It's been imperative to everything we've been able to do. You look at our record coming down here, we were 16-8, and people look at it as it wasn't flashy. We didn't have the 21-2, the 21-3, whatever style record, but we learned something from every single one of those losses that we had. We talked about it in pregame that we're ready for this moment. The schedule that we've played, we played against both C1 finalists. We gave Lincoln Christian everything they could handle in our conference tournament. Ended up losing by 6 the second time, lost by 11 the first time. Newman, we had a tough one with Newman on the road. They shot it really well against us, but we played against, I think, 7 teams that are down here at the state tournament. 6 of them are in classes that are higher than us, and then Weeping Water in D1 as well. So we played against quality opponents. We knew if we could string a weekend together here that we could finish this thing out.
What's it say for the Centennial Conference to have the success?
You know, we were guaranteed the one in C1 there to win a state championship, and we're 2 for 2. So we'll see if St. Cecilia can hold up their end of the deal here, and maybe we go 3 for 3. And it's a tough conference. It's tough in everything, activity-wise. A lot of success in volleyball, obviously. You come to the Centennial track meet over at Columbus, and you're going to see some really good times as well. It's really good in all activities, not only athletics, drama, academics. It's just a quality conference that we're lucky enough to be a part of.
Yeah.
Coach, what are you going to miss about these seniors?
Everything. I don't know, they've just been around so long. It's hard to think that 4 years has passed already. They've been role players, big role players since their freshman year. Both 1,000-point scorers. We've had 6 in our school history. We've had 3 in the last 2 years, with these 2 this year finishing that milestone, and Mackenzie Peitzmeyer a year ago. So they've done things that's obviously never been done. We got this sitting in front of us here for a reason, because of these 2 girls, and everybody else has played a role in what we've done this year.
Well, congratulations again to the Archbishop Bergan Knights.